Hey yo, do me a favor and smash that subscribe button, just like I smashed the follow. I'd really appreciate it, you know?
Ever since I've been doing this channel, there's always been a debate where some people will tell you in order to find a genuine Filipina, you need to have boots on the ground in the Philippines. So what these guys are really talking about is the old-fashioned way of dating, where boy meets girl, they talk and then decide if they like each other, and then decide to commence a dating relationship. There's certainly nothing wrong with the old-fashioned way of dating, as it served many of us well for many years. But to say it's the only way to find a genuine woman in this day and age of technology is simply not true. And I make the point in my statement around meeting someone as opposed to dating someone. The advantage internet dating sites have is that it exposes us to a whole new world of women that we otherwise would never have had the opportunity to meet. Just quickly, if you're looking to date a Filipina and don't know where to start, why not check out my affiliate link in the pinned comment and description to the Philippines' #1 dating site, where it's free to create an account and view tens of thousands of beautiful Filipina profiles right now. If we go back in time 30 years ago, we would usually just be limited to the women who lived in our town or city, which of course limits our chances to find a woman who's truly compatible. Some were lucky, but many also failed as far as keeping a long-term successful relationship. What the internet and dating sites allow us to do is to expand our reaches to anywhere in the world, which in turn exposes us to many more potentially compatible partners. Now, I'm not saying right here that just because you met someone online that you can fall madly in love with them, because if a person is online and looking to commence a relationship, he should understand that to create such a relationship is actually a slower process than the old-fashioned way if done correctly. What I mean by this is rather simple, and that is I'm a believer that internet dating gives a person a real opportunity of finding a person that they can be truly happy with for a lifetime. But as I say, if done correctly, it'll be a much slower process. What we often see is the complete opposite, where people in fact speed up the relationship with someone that they've never met in person. And this can be the cause for such relationships not working out and people becoming disgruntled. In my videos, I'll often refer to a couple who just met online as being chatmates. And I believe firmly that should be the case until the two of you meet in person and spend a good amount of quality time together before deciding to commence a dating relationship. Look at meeting someone online as the start of getting to know a person and slowly building a firm foundation for when the two of you meet. As I say, I have no doubt that internet dating allows you a real opportunity to find a wonderful partner, more so than the old traditional way. So what about the guys who swear that the only way to find a genuine Filipina is by placing boots on the ground in the Philippines and then basically doing the old-fashioned dating there? Well, there's nothing wrong with this for those people who may be retired and have plenty of time and money to go to the Philippines for a minimum of 3 months, which I believe is the time it would take to find a genuine Filipina where you guys can spend much time together in person to really know if she's right for you. So that being the case, how many guys can actually take 3 months off to go to the Philippines? If you can, then sure, it's a great way to find a genuine Filipina. But for the vast majority of guys, that's simply not possible. That's where internet dating really comes into play and allows foreign guys a real opportunity to meet and get to know a Filipina reasonably well over time. Doing this expands your opportunities greatly, and in some ways even more so than boots on the ground, because with boots on the ground you're limited to the women you may find by the area that you're in at that time. A good international dating site such as Christian Filipina where my link is in the pinned comment and description, with an exceptional reputation will make your search much easier with far less frustration in finding a genuine Filipina. On such dating sites, you have tens of thousands of women that you can browse their profiles at your leisure from all over the Philippines. 1 minute you can be looking at a woman from Manila, and the next woman may be in Cebu or Mindanao. With online dating such as Christian Filipina, you can customize your search to find a woman that fits with you and what you're searching for. Simply, you're not wasting time on a woman who doesn't fit your criteria. All her information about education, age, and so on will be in her profile. So from that standpoint, reputable dating sites have a clear advantage for those people who are prepared to take their time and keep their relationship as chatmates until the two of you meet in person. Right now, with the pandemic going on, it's not possible for someone to go to the Philippines. And this is why more foreign guys are taking the opportunity to meet a Filipina online and are preparing for when they can go to the Philippines to meet her in person. So really, in the end, it comes down to you and how much time and money you have and how you like to do things around meeting a Filipina. Sure, once the country reopens and if you have the time and money, then go to the Philippines and enjoy the country. Be open and friendly, and yes, you may very well find a wonderful Filipina. But right now, with the country closed and many guys who just can't pack up and go to the Philippines for a few months, then certainly the amazing world of online dating offers so much true potential in allowing us to find an amazing, genuine Filipina. But we just need to remember to lay a solid foundation as chatmates before we race in declaring our love and moving into a dating relationship without meeting her in person. After all, what's the hurry here? We want a relationship for the long term, so be prepared to put some effort in and take your time if you want to be rewarded. There's nothing wrong as you get to know someone online to develop feelings of fondness for that person. But one must know that real pure love can only come once we meet the Filipina in person and spend a good amount of quality time together. That's when we find out we're compatible and our feelings of fondness become feelings of love. You can be sure that it's a process, but nonetheless a process well worthwhile for those who are serious in finding a loving, loyal, caring and genuine Filipina. Be sure to let me know your preference and why in the comments section. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.